At the end of the 1980s, a horrible murder took place. It was worse than you can ever imagine. It was so gruesome that if you saw it, you'd not be able to live anymore. But the reason for that's just because you can't live with the picture in your head. But also because it's cursed. But allow me to describe the murder first. In the middle of the day, at a small village in Russia, laid a newly bought house. It was bought by a 29-year-old named Amanda Branksnovich. The reason the house was sold was because the lady who lived there before had heard a weird creaking noise that made it impossible for her to sleep. But it was fixed shortly before Amanda moved in. But after the moving was finished, the creaking came back. She tried to find the creaking source, but whenever she found what may have been the source of the sound, it disappeared. 5 days later, she began to hear a knocking, too. What is going on? She thought. After a while, she found out that the noise was coming from the biggest wall in the house, the one standing against the bathroom. She couldn't make sense of a damn thing. She looked into the bathroom, but all she saw were blue tiles of marble reflecting the lamp hanging from the ceiling. She looked all around, and after dusk, she found a crack in the roof. She was so desperate to stop the noises that she ran down the stairs to the kitchen, got a roasting fork, and spent 1 hour and 23 minutes to make a bigger hole in the crack. Then she ran outside into her giant treeless garden, got a stepladder, and climbed into the ceiling. Inside it was dark, like a black hole. She got to the wall where the creaking noise came from, but accidentally she fell into the gap inside it. She was stuck, sat there horrified, and wondered what she should do. Stuck in the dark, empty, grim gap, she stared into the nothingness. But then she heard a weak, hoarse, whispering laugh about 5 inches from the back of her head. She barely managed to turn her head around, but she wished she never did. It was a face in the middle of the dark. It was the face of a woman with red, blurry hair, unnaturally big, psychotic eyes, her head tilted to the side, and a mouth that was big and dark, and darker than the dark surrounding them. The lady had an old voice which said,
"Set me free. Set me free from this mad prisoner's prison. I am the wrong person to live in eternal darkness."
That was enough. Amanda stood up as fast as she could, clung to the roof corner, and tried to go up, but halfway up she was stuck. She stayed there, and no matter what she did, she couldn't get herself free. She was lost in the lonely void. The only thing she could do was cry. She cried for so long that the gap inside the wall was filled with tears. She cried in many days without food or anything to drink. In the end, she cried so much that there wasn't any water left in her body. She dried up and died like someone sucked life energy out of her. But you may wonder what I'm talking about after all. This is about a murder. But that's what it was. A murder of the woman who had been trapped in the dark. She drowned in tears. But there's a curse, too. And it goes as follows. Living life, the same as Amanda did. Young, happy, but obsessive. You will, after seconds, hours, days, months, or even years, hear a weird creaking noise that will make it impossible for you to sleep.